Responsibly. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your man Gio Richardson. Glad everybody came in, and I got my melanated marbles with me per usual. Jax, how you doing, girl?
I'm good, brother. How are you? Sis, how are you?
I'm
Blessed and highly
good, sis.
flavored. Had to sneak that in there. Stuck
Say
that
what
blessed and
now?
highly flavored in. I said
Blessed
that
and
What
blessed
highly
and
fit. We
highly
did that.
flavored in there.
what flavor
Yeah.
you is?
Oh, I'm gonna
What
play
flavor
along
you
today.
is?
I'm
Coriander,
blessed and highly
blessed and
black in
highly flavored.
season today. I'll play along today.
Oh, we
Okay.
black in season.
I am
I'm black and
blessed and
seasoned
Keisha gonna be lemon peppered. Watch.
no,
all the
I'm
time
not.
because that's the only
I'm
one
not.
she could think of.
I know I'm not gonna be blessed in lemon pepper season today. I am gonna be blessed and sweet potato with butter and cream season
Oh,
today.
okay. All right.
Oh, okay. So we got big back
Go
energy
ahead. Y'all
today.
got
No
it
problem.
wrong.
So check this out.
Yeah. No,
Big
y'all
back
got it
energy
wrong.
today. I got it. Okay. Hey baby, how you doing?
Hey, baby, how are you?
That
I'm
big
always
back
good, but
energy.
you know that
Yeah.
though. All
Big
right,
back
all
energy.
right. So before we dive in, thank you for vibing with us. If you're getting value from these conversations and want to help us keep them going, tap the link and become a monthly subscriber for just $3 a month. The link on the screen will take you to our Patreon membership page. There you will see different tiers you can choose from that will give you access to exclusive content, merch perks, the ability to suggest topics, and even join us on the panel for deeper members only discussions. No pressure, just support how you feel led. We appreciate every single one of you. It's a small gesture that makes a big impact, helping us keep the mics hot, the vibe strong, and the culture moving forward. Also, we thank you all for checking in, and do me a favor, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share, because guess what? Share this with at least 5 to 10 people, because our motto here on Vibe Responsibly is always and will forever be, you will not be out here vibing alone. So share this live with your people and tell them to jump in the chat, tell us where they're from, and by all means, speak your entire mind. But with all that being said, listen, ladies and gentlemen, man, oh man, we are not up here by ourselves today. We have the
Buckle up,
pleasure
Buttercup.
of having someone who is a content and food creator across all social platforms, as well as a food content creator on her Simply Spicy Spice platform. She is the creator and owner of Simply Spicy Spice Seasoning Blends, author of How to Season Like a Pro, an entrepreneur, and the co-host of the podcast I Read and KEE. I hope I'm saying that right. K Unscripted. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the one, the only, simply K Simone.
Hey, sis, how you doing?
Yeah.
Child, you did that
Yeah.
intro. I was looking for somebody else. Like, who he talking about? Oh, that's me. Hey, y'all, everybody. Like, who that
Listen,
is?
y'all, let me tell y'all. This about to be crazy. I
Come
need y'all
on,
to
boy, with
just
the
keep up.
intro. Shoot. I said,
It
buckle
was
up,
David
Buttercup.
Ruffin.
I
Oh,
gave him fair
You
warning.
said for the
It was
Buckle
Chicago
up,
David
Buttercup.
Ruffin.
Bulldog.
It-
I
David
told you I'm
Ruffin
gonna
and the
act.
Temptations.
I'm gonna act right. I'm gonna act right,
No, you
baby.
not. And that's what I'm counting on. So, with that being said, with all
Baby.
that being said, now, we were going to go into the interview, but we're going to pause on this for a second because she said she
Okay.
wants to be a part of the whole vibe. So, being a
I
part of the whole
know.
vibe, of course. Yeah, yeah. So, being a part of the whole vibe, of course, I'm not going to shortchange the entire show and people who love to, check in. So, with that being said, I went through my emails
Uh-oh. Oh
and I
Lord.
have yet another confessions of a
Oh
vibe
Lord.
killer.
oh man.
All right.
They ain't gonna gavel.
Dear
Okay.
Vibe
Law
Responsibly.
and order.
I
Oh
already
Lord.
know how this sounds, but I need to be real. My best friend is in a relationship she thinks is solid. She talks about a
Mm.
future with this person, marriage, building a life, all of it. But I know something she doesn't. Her
Oh
partner has
shit.
been cheating. And I'm not guessing. I've seen the messages, the late night conversations, the plans. I've even seen them in public with someone else, comfortable, like it wasn't their first time. At first, I told myself it wasn't my place. But now every time I'm around them, it feels fake. She's smiling,
Mm.
trusting, and I'm sitting there knowing the truth. And the worst part, she trusts me. But here's where it gets messy. Her partner has connections, and they've been helping me, put me in rooms I wouldn't normally be in, open doors that could change my life. So now I feel like telling the truth could cost me everything I've been working toward. Because if I speak up, I lose access. But if I stay quiet, I'm betraying my best friend. And every time she says she trusts me, it hits different. So now I'm stuck. Am I protecting my peace or just protecting myself? And at this point, am I just as guilty? I'm gonna let y'all have the floor before I say my piece.
Who going first? Oh,
So I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna go first because if I don't, I'm gonna forget.
Girl.
So for me, keyword, the first thing you said was best friend. Like this is not just some regular person that you met a couple minutes ago. This is your actual best friend. So first of all, you should be telling your best friend, even if you don't give them all the details, lead them to the water. Lead them to the water so that they can see themselves. Like you don't have to go and tell her anything. Just tell her where she needs to be. And second of all, God is going to open them doors for you. They didn't open those doors for you. He opened those doors for you. So you don't have to worry about those doors closing. Those doors are going to stay open because he opened them for you. And he's going to continue to open the doors for you and speak your name in those rooms.
I'll let Simone go next.
She said it, girl, because I'm like, first of all, I'm snitching, I'm telling it expeditiously. What the hell you think? But yeah, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. And you lucky I ain't catch an assault charge when I seen him the first time.
Okay.
You feel me? And you talking about, well, I'm scared because of your opportunity. Like she said, my opportunity and everything I got comes from the Lord and his grind, honey. So if God opened up one door, he can close that one in honesty because I was truthful
Yeah.
with my friend. That means he gonna open 10 more. First of all, that could have been your test from the Lord to see what you're gonna be honest. Like, you know what? You thought you had one door. I'm trying to open 10, but are you gonna be honest enough with your friend to tell the truth? Or you about to block your blessings, so I'm gonna close them all?
That part.
What the hell you think?
All
Come
right.
on, I don't know, girl. I hope you ain't watching. I'm sorry, but that's not. That's not.
The crazy thing is,
I give you
most
a
of them are
hug.
watching.
I was yelling. I give you a hug. Sorry.
You know
That's
what?
not.
They covered it. That's
Uh-uh.
it. Because if you my friend, you
Mm-mm.
say you my friend, I want you to tell me. Because
Yeah.
even though we have connections and this person has done things for you, we had a relationship before you ever had that connection. And if we got a relationship and our relationship is built on friendship, trust, and it's solid, I may
Mm.
not like what you telling me, but I'm
Mhm.
trusting that you're looking out for my best interest. And like
Yeah.
he said, the connections were probably just a through way. You, if you're good, if you got your own relationship with God, you already know God gonna protect you and send you what you need to get where you need to be. So don't depend on who he is. Depend on who God is and put your faith over there and maintain your relationship with your friend. Because at the end of the day, when she find out you knew, she gonna be mad. Then she gonna
Mhm.
question the
Yeah.
relationship anyway. And then when they break up, they done broke up, y'all not friends no more. Now she out there on the limb by herself. When, hey, she might have been mad a little while and she would have came back to you like, girl, I didn't want to hear that. But now that I know, I got it. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Mhm.
You
You want
gotta
her the
vet, you
truth,
gotta
no matter what she taking or not.
right. You gotta be honest with
Exactly.
your friend. Be honest with your friend. Even if, like he said, even if you
Yeah.
don't give her all the details and you just lead her to the water and she finds out on her own. At least you did what friends should do. You didn't leave her in the dark.
Yep.
Now, see, all of y'all, and I do this thing on here. Y'all hear me say it all the time. Everybody brought God into it. I don't slap back with Jesus. I just don't. Um, from my perspective, what I'm gonna tell you is this: coming from the male perspective, I'm gonna tell you what this man did, and he feels like he has a not a one up, but he has security in it because he knows he's doing something for this best friend. So he's
Mhm.
like, even if she sees it, she's not gonna say
She
anything
will tell it.
because she knows all
Right.
this is gonna go away, right? And that's
Mm-hmm.
why she wrote it how she wrote it, because she knows that once she says something, then he's gonna be like, all right, bet. Well, you open up your mouth, I can't do this for you anymore. But here's the deal: just like the lady said, the connections are already made. Your work is already done.
Mm-hmm.
You've proven yourself in these rooms. You don't need him anymore. You don't. Understanding that he may have opened a few doors, but God kept you in the room. I don't think you understand that. The doors were open for you, but God kept you in the room.
Yeah.
The connection got you there, but God is keeping you there.
Hmm.
You got to remember that. So, with all that being said, please say something to your friend. Please. Because if you don't, because none of the ladies said this, in the event that you don't, do you know what it's going to look like in the long run? And she finds out that you actually knew?
Mm-hmm.
She won't be bad.
This about to be
She ain't gonna take that
ugly.
well.
Mm-mm.
So, whether you want to tell her now, I say it to you like this: the longer you stay on that train, it's going to be more expensive for you to make that U turn.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Come on, Bishop.
It's going to be, listen, Simply Cake, don't do that because I promise you that's the reason why the podcast is what it is.
Come
We'll
on
talk
now,
about that later.
Bishop. Okay, I'm done.
Listen, we're not doing that. Listen, so the longer you stay on that train, the more expensive it is for you to make that U turn. Tell her now.
Tell
Please
her.
tell her now. I can't believe she did that. And she ain't the first person that did that. I don't want to play no more. That's the show, everybody. Y'all have a good evening. No, I'm just playing.
First of all,
Wait,
first of
read what
all,
you just said. You don't like slap boxing with Jesus.
Hey, right.
I
That's
don't like
another
slap boxing with Jesus. I
confirmation.
don't do that.
mm, I just like how
I'm
you
not doing
did the
this. So
whole
with that
landing.
being
Like we was
said,
all like, he just like came in all sweet at the end. You go ahead, boy. Go ahead.
all right. With that being said, let's see who's in the chat. Hey, Cynthia, how you doing,
Hey,
girl?
Hey,
Chad.
Hey, we
Cynthia.
see
Welcome
you.
back.
Hey, yeah.
Hey. And then we got Paris in the building. Hey, family,
Hey,
how you doing,
bestie.
girl?
Bestie, you
Hey.
know I would tell you,
Hey,
bestie.
hey, hey. Lord
You
Jesus,
better.
I know she is. All right.
You better.
This is him and them with this crazy name. He always got some crazy names. What's going
Hey,
on, family?
Eminem.
Hey. And then I got my family in here. We is we. How you do? I'm telling that's
Telling.
it. That's all.
I'm
As
telling.
you
I'm straight
should.
Telling.
snitching.
You should. Why not? Oh, and here go Paris. Look at Paris. I didn't know we was having church today. I can't. I'm not doing this with y'all today.
With the
I'm not.
$3
I promise
collection
you I'm
plate.
not.
Subscribe.
I may as well put it back. Okay, here go.
Yes.
Yep, that's right. I'm glad you said that. There we go. The collection plate. The doors
It's
of the
only
church are now
$3.
open.
That's like
Come on up
200.
to the front.
That's like 290. That's wait, $97 less than the church. Yes, yes.
Come on up to the front. We here for you. So
Oh,
if you
Lord.
need a blessing, the deacons will talk to you later.
Yes.
So
On the side,
so
we are
understanding
available for prayer.
that Simply K literally just wants to get into the show. We'll do some of the questions a little later. So I'm gonna start the show and we'll go from there. Cause she said she want to be a part of the
I'm
shenanigans
here.
where we gonna shenan.
I'm
Of
here.
course. We gonna shenan.
Come
All
on,
right.
David
So
Ruffin.
And
I'm
it wa-
here.
again.
not David Ruffin. All right. Let's be honest tonight, y'all. Men and women need each other. But if you listen to the conversations today, it don't sound like it. It sounds like competition. It sounds like frustration. It sounds like two sides trying to prove who's right instead of trying to understand each other. We've got men saying, I'm tired of being used. Women saying, I'm tired of being unsupported. We've got debates about money and about roles, about who should do what. But underneath all of the noise, there's something deeper: unmet needs, unhealed wounds, unspoken expectations. So tonight, we're not here to argue. We're here to understand. And per usual, we're going to have the conversation most people avoid. Because the real question isn't who's right, it's how do we support each other without losing ourselves in the process, right? So let's start there. How do we support each other without losing ourselves in the process?
Supporting each other
Anybody?
really requires for you to be honest about what you need. I can't support you, I can't help you, and I can't make a situation better if you don't tell me what you need and we figure out how I can support you. Because, like we've said on plenty of times before, support does not necessarily mean it's financial. It doesn't mean I'm going out of my way to do something big and grand or a grand gesture. It could literally just be me showing up and taking something off of your plate. Really simple. You got to give
Mhm.
me space and help me help you.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's
Like
true.
it. Okay. Next.
Simply K,
I
you can
would be
go.
I would like to piggyback off what she said, because sometimes, definitely us as women, we love the I got it, I got it, I got it. And sometimes I would say, coming from toxicity, don't be double blinking. Don't be double blinking. Okay?
That's that baby
And
doll
then
eye.
going into a very healthy relationship where a person actually does pay attention, they listen, they're supportive, verbally, emotionally, physically, and even financially. Like, short story, like, even when I was, writing my book, he was like, "Hey, I already purchased your editor," and I was like, you
I
know,
like that.
and I feel like, he don't know nothing about cooking, Lord bless his soul. It seems that he knew that I had a passion for it. Or like my website being on your website. Or, you just sharing, talking, having conversations, you talking to your clients about it. But also we have to be, like she said, very verbal about what we need sometimes. But I also have a partner that cares enough to pay attention, because I'm not an extra vocal person. I talk a lot, but I'm not extra vocal sometimes when it comes to relationships. And I had to learn that, and I had to grow out of that, because I want this to be solid and forever. So I think that's one thing that we definitely have to be open and honest and have a real conversation, just like she said. But and allow yourself to get help. A lot of us, that is so hard for us to allow ourselves for somebody to help us and support us, because we're afraid that either somebody gonna throw it back in our face, or you gonna be like, later on, well, I did this or I did that. So we would rather just say, okay, no, I'm gonna do it by myself. Oh no, I'm okay, because that's what we've been trained to do our whole lives. It's the I got it spirit. Lord, I don't want to have the I got it spirit anymore. Lord, let that lady grown son have it sometimes. So yeah, it's just opening yourself up and your heart to allow that energy into your life, that somebody can support you and support you wholeheartedly.
Okay. I know Keish got something. Come on.
I would say I agree with Simply K and Jax. First and foremost, like communication is key. Like communication is the top tier way and understanding. Like, and then also being honest, just like Jack said, you definitely got to be honest and also be able to have those uncomfortable conversations and not take it personal, because sometimes like you could tell somebody what you want and what you need, and in their mind they're over analyzing and thinking like, okay, well maybe, I'm saying, I'm not doing enough, or maybe she doesn't want me or he doesn't want me. But that's not the case. They're expressing to you what they need at that moment in order for you to show that support, in order for them to be there for you. I mean, for you to be there for them, they're telling you everything that they need. That doesn't mean that they're, want to leave, or I'm saying, you're not doing enough. They telling you, okay, you don't have to do all of that. This is what I need specifically right here. All that other stuff is fine, but this is what I need from you in order for us to keep going and pursuing the stuff that we need together.
Right.
Okay. So what I'll add to that, because I agree with all of you ladies. The only thing I will add to it, and other ladies have heard me say this before, if you're going to support somebody and you're going to do it wholeheartedly and not have these crazy expectations of them, do it just like that. And
Mm-hmm.
don't expect yourself out of somebody else. You
Ooh.
cannot get out here and support somebody and then feel like they should do it the way you feel like you would have done it. Everybody's different. Support them how they need the support. Like Jack said, it's not always financially. Maybe I just need you to listen. Maybe you just need to vent. Maybe the person that you're dealing with right now in business, they're not really doing everything you need to do. And you just need me to sit there and listen to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You may not need my advice at that time, but you just want me to listen. So just support them where they need supported, right? Reach them where they need to be reached. Because I promise you, you overreaching that support, it's going to make it worse anyway,
Yeah.
because now you're putting your frustrations, your limits, and your expectations on a person who is literally trying to figure it out. So just support them where they need to be supported. That's it. That's all. Right. So, next question. I love this. Does 50-50 still exist? Can we still do 50-50 as a couple? How do we feel about
Keith,
that?
we
Because
just
on
talked about
social
this the
media,
other day.
it's
We
look,
were
look, look,
just
look,
talking
look.
about
On
this the
social
other day.
media,
We
let's
were
be
just
clear,
talking
because
about
on
this.
social media, it's the devil. So
Girl.
how do we feel about 50-50? How do we feel about it?
I
So
think that
50
that
50.
go
Go
ahead,
ahead,
Keisha.
Jack. Okay. 50-50 for me, it's never 50-50 when you think about it. It's always gonna be 100-100. The 100-100, like everybody gets so frustrated with that, but it's
Mhm.
this how do you survive? It's how you stay afloat. Because when you don't have it, I got it. And when I don't have it, you got it. Like we are partners. Like we support each other. Like it's not, oh, whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? Like then I'ma match it. Then if you don't do it, then who's gonna do it? So
Mhm.
you're not gonna eat because he didn't have his half. You're not gonna get the kids
Hmm.
clothes because you don't have your hat. You get what I'm saying? Like that's ludicrous. And
Crazy.
any relationship, especially when it's dealing with finance, you both support each other. That's the whole point of being together, is to support one another. Like it's no such thing as 50-50. You 50-50 your friends. And half the time you don't even do that, because when you go to the restaurants, y'all all split it all together. Whatever they don't have, you have. Okay, girl,
Mhm.
I got it this time. It's the same thing.
Yep.
It's funny. We literally just had this conversation and it was not on social media. We were on the phone having this conversation and then it came up again last night. So I agree. The 50-50 notion that they push on social media is not real, and nor is it even applicable to real life. Because the reality of it is, living in the world that we live in, there is no way that anybody is doing this by themselves. They're not
Right.
paying all the bills. You're not supporting all of the things. You're not paying the bills, feeding the children. You're not doing all of these monetary things by yourself. And like we were saying in our conversation on the phone, Keish, you can't do 50-50 or do 100% and not make it. Like if you're
Exactly.
doing 100% when we get ready to go on this trip, who's covering this? Who's doing this? We work better together when we share the load. And Keish said it perfectly. It is never 50-50. It's always 100%. Even if my 100% is 60 and your 100% is 40. Either way,
Yes.
we covering it across the board. This month you may be 20 and I may be 80. Next month we may
Yes.
flip the roles, but either way we're supporting one another. We're taking on all of the challenges and we're balancing each other out. It's a dance of ebb and flows, and everybody's doesn't look the same. So that
Right.
notion of, well, I ain't paying no bills, he gonna pay all the bills, I ain't doing that, he gonna do that, or she gotta come with all this to the table, she gotta have her own table when I meet her, is a reason, in a way, a lot of people end up alone, or you end
Yeah.
up struggling expecting somebody to go above and beyond.
I totally
Hmm.
agree.
Okay, what you
You
got,
got to
Sippy
bring
K?
the chairs. Ain't nothing wrong with him having his table. Bring them
Hello.
chairs,
We talked
girl.
about this on my podcast as well, and it to me it goes back from before we even got in the house together. We should have had a conversation to what does that look like if we were the prior, okay? Because I do understand, especially in this economy, one person may make more than the other, but we have to have an understanding that this is our home. First of all, stop listening to social media when it comes to your relationships and talk to your partner. God dang. Y'all be
That
looking at
part,
30-second clips and they house
that
be pure
part,
hell.
that part.
Sorry. Okay. Back to what I was saying. Pinky back up. Okay. But for real, like have that conversation prior. You know what I mean? Like I don't want as a wife for me to just be living comfortable. And I know a lot of men do actually like that. You know, they get in a good place. They want their wives to kind of rest a little bit. But I don't want my husband to come home that heavy all the time. Cause the burden is all on him. There is only one reason I want my baby to be heavy. And it ain't got nothing to do with work. You know what I mean? So it's like I
Oh
don't
my
want
God,
him to be
today is
heavy in his
tomorrow.
mind, his body, and his spirit. Did you turn the music on me? Yes, you did.
Go ahead, Sippy
My
K.
God.
It
Pinky
wasn't
back
music. It
up.
was a sound. It was that.
I
It was a
don't
sound.
want. I wouldn't want my husband to be heavy in our marriage, and I don't want. And I'm sure he would not want me to be heavy in our marriage. So putting that burden on one person when it's just not economically there yet, don't do it. And stop listening to people on social media. I mean, you can listen to us on
Yeah.
social media, but don't listen to everybody else.
There
There
you
you go.
That's it.
I like that. You can listen to
That's it.
us. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
Hey,
I agree. Listening to social media is crazy.
it is.
Like y'all really will sit back and listen to people who ain't even living the lives that they talking about. If you
No.
need to go 50-50 and y'all and that's what's gonna keep y'all afloat, please go
Mm-hmm.
50-50. First of all,
Please.
I have this thing with the three F's, and I normally don't curse on you, and I'm not gonna say it, but the three F's. If you're not feeding me, me, or financing me, you ain't got no business talking about my life. Not at all. You have
Nope.
no say so in my life. And if
None.
you're doing two out of the three because you ain't never financing me, you still lose. Because three divided by two is 66%. You still lost. You still
Still.
failing. You
Yeah.
understand? Allow people, don't allow people to say what you're supposed to be doing in your
Yes.
relationship.
Please don't.
50, there's nothing wrong with 50-50 because guess
Nothing.
what? What if y'all want to go do this thing, whatever that thing is, concert, trip, cruise, whatever. But for some reason, the person that's doing 100% doesn't have the money to
Do
doesn't
it.
have the money to make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But you got money over here. But they won't
Mm-hmm.
allow you to give because they want to be the provider. Man, do you know how
Mm-mm.
dumb that sounds? You got to be a
Mm-mm.
crock pot to think like that.
I
A
don't even want
slow
my man to
cooker.
be that stressful. I'm sorry.
Me
I
either.
don't. I don't.
Exactly. I
Uh-uh.
mean, so
I need my baby
you can
light.
save the money to make these
Okay.
things happen.
Yes.
It's crazy. So let's go to the chat. I got people over here. They are all
Sorry,
in
y'all.
these chat, man.
I'm
Let me
just
tell you something.
saying.
So we got my man DJ Sin. He
Oh
says
man.
don't have to be no percentage if both people play their part. He must have been sneezing when he was typing, but I agree. All right. My homeboy Ty says, gee, these some real grown women. The net has caused this dumb divide. Yes,
It
it
really
has.
has.
Yes, it
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 really
has.
has.
was.
Man.
It really has.
Yeah,
It
it
has.
has. It's the stupidest thing ever. And let me see. We got family in here. We got Ashley in here. Hey Ashley, how you doing?
It really has.
Hmm.
I'm like, how do you
Yeah,
just let
and
your
Eminem
spouse come
says,
home looking miserable every day?
And
Sorry.
tired.
but people
And
do
Yes.
stressed
it.
out.
They do it every
I'm like, what?
single day. Because guess what? It's a lot of women out here, and I know a few of them. It's a lot of women out here that have
Uh,
not learned how to be a fiance, a girlfriend, or a wife. They
mm,
just have been taught how a man is supposed to treat a woman.
How they
mm-mm.
supposed to
That's all
be
they know.
provided
Child,
for?
And when
listen.
you get that, yeah, and when you get that, you get this overrun man that's extremely tired, exhausted. He
Yeah.
don't know how to operate at all. Imagine working 12 hours. Y'all supposed to
Mm-hmm.
go on a road trip, and she getting the passenger side like, okay, well, I mean, you got it. We
Mm.
driving for 12 hours. That mean we, you know what? That mean we both going on the other
that's
side
crazy work. We
Mm-hmm.
ain't going nowhere.
because we ain't gonna
We
make
ain't
it.
going
We ain't
nowhere.
gonna make
We gonna
it.
be
Please
together.
don't make it.
We
We ain't
gonna no
gonna
no no.
make
We
it.
gonna we gonna make it to exactly where we supposed to be. We gonna be together.
In the
I hope you
bed.
pray like I
Sleep.
pray, cause we gonna be
Mm-mm.
together. Know that somewhere either them pearly gates or where it's burning, but we gonna be together. Please
Ooh.
know that.
Jesus.
Don't
No.
point us
Figure it
No.
up.
out,
Don't
No,
point
cause
us
Lord.
up. Don't point us up. No.
I'm
No,
just
Lord.
saying, like
That's
you
a
gotta
lot.
be smarter.
Yeah. It's
You
a
gotta
lot.
be smart about this. If I have been working for 12 to 14 hours, and we're supposed to go somewhere 12 hours away,
Mm-mm.
and you get in the passenger side of the car and 2 hours up the road, you are not, you ain't just sleep, you knocked out. You know what I'm saying? Like you snoring so hard that you pulling the dash off the car.
I think that's just inconsiderate.
Oh, no,
I
that's
say
just
wisdom
Very
should
nasty.
say
much
we
so.
should
That's
wait,
just
baby. Let's wait.
Yes.
You go take this bath, get it relaxed. Suck some of that. Drain some of that. Stress about you, and you take a nap. Then we
Wait,
get on
wait,
the
wait,
road.
wait, wait, wait,
yeah.
wait, wait,
Big
wait.
pause. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Big
You
pause.
did right.
Big pause.
Ah.
Because I heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You
did
tried to
great.
you try you
What is
tried
this
to bring it on
about?
back,
I'm
but no,
just
no, no.
saying.
Big pause.
Listen,
Big pause.
listen.
Big
God
pause.
has ordained me
Big
to
pause.
love my husband in
Okay.
ways.
Yes,
That
you have.
part.
Yeah,
In
yeah, yeah,
every
Wisdom
yeah,
is
way
yeah.
my
That
possible.
husband.
part.
In every way
That
possible.
Yeah, I'm not
part.
mad at it. I'm not mad at it. We
He
gonna move on.
said, lay
So did
aside
you
every weight for that man.
Okay.
Be a
All
wife.
right. So,
Don't let that man
did
be
you
heavy.
ever clearly communicate your expectations, or did you just hope that the other person understood? Once again, did you ever clearly communicate your expectations, or you just hope that the other person understood?
We're gonna be honest.
Have you ever been in that position? Hmm?
50-50.
Uh-oh. 50
You,
50.
I'm with
It
Kate
happened on
Malone
both of y'all
because
parts?
Yeah.
you gotta agree. You gotta not agree. You
Yeah.
gotta learn. You gotta learn how to effectively communicate
Okay.
and not expect somebody to read your mind, especially in relationships, because you have this notion that, oh, you know me,
Mm-hmm.
but you evolve from the person I
Yeah.
knew. And based on science, every 7 years, you and the person that you are with or in relationship with are evolving anyway. So you
Yeah.
should be relearning the new parts of them, right? But if we
Mhm.
don't sit down, if we don't talk, if we don't
Mm-hmm.
communicate and we not clear, that don't happen. And for a
Mm-hmm.
little bit, you be walking around here like, yep, you know me. Well, you knew I wanted that. You know what I like to eat. Well, you know that. And then man be like,
Mm-hmm.
girl, girl, because woman, come
Mm-hmm.
on.
She ain't
We done
lying.
all done it
The
before.
I
We done
don't
done it
know is
before.
crazy. The I don't know is crazy. What you want to eat? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go get you some
Oh,
I don't know.
stay out my corner.
Oh, now you know
Stay
what?
out my road.
You
I'm
gonna
gonna
get
get you
out of
some I
all
don't
of
know.
our
Don't worry
windows
about it.
because sometimes you just don't know
I
yet. You
mean,
need to think
You
about
know.
y'all better get it
See the
together.
Look,
problem.
Listen,
listen, you
it.
know, I ain't mad at that lady growing son ordering for me because you know what I like. Order it.
but then
I'm
you
gonna eat
order the
it. I
wrong
ain't
thing.
picky.
Why you get this?
That ain't
Why
me.
you get this? You know,
That
I don't
ain't
like
me.
this.
See, that's what happened when
Never
you
have I ever.
when y'all get to talking and you be like, you know what, I go to Taco Bell. I like that number three with da 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 da,
Mm-hmm.
da. And he be like, oh, okay, she
Mm-hmm.
like the number three with the
Yup.
with, yep, with the
Mm-hmm.
extra sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I got it.
Attention to
Mm-hmm.
detail.
That's how
Yes.
that
Love
happened.
that.
And then
Fellas,
We
let
love
me
those
see,
things.
see,
Ooh,
look,
fellas, let me
child.
help y'all out. Fellas, let me help y'all out. I'm gonna help y'all real good. If you haven't done this yet, you got that phone with all that technology in it. I'm gonna help you out. Just like they said, pay
start recording
attention.
the
What you
morning.
do is where you have her saved in your phone, there's a note part portion up under all of that information that you saved. Put all that in there. Favorite color, favorite food, favorite
Why you gotta put
sauce.
it in
Put
your
it all
notes?
in there.
Just remember.
Cause let me tell you something. The moment you tell me you don't know what to eat, I'm going in the files. Okay, so torchy's
You just
tacos
gonna
number
start. You
3
want
with a
Chick-fil-A?
side of.
Do you
I'm
want
I'm
Taco
going in
Bell?
there.
Do
I
you
do
want
too.
Popeyes? Do you gonna
I
I'm
do
start
the
going
same
running
in
through
there.
the
thing.
menu?
I'm going in the files. Just see,
I
look, and just as I said that, I said Torchy's tacos. Look what Ashley put. Trashy tacos
mean,
from
Torchies.
Torchy's.
See?
Torchies
Yeah.
is
I'm just
delicious.
saying. I'm just saying.
I
You
love
know. So,
Torchies.
with that being said, if a man has never been taught how to express emotions, is it
Mm,
fair to expect him to master it without guidance?
no.
No,
No.
this is where
Oh well, that was
being
quick. Let's move on.
conscious on your conscious about your partner and paying attention is very necessary because everybody's not on the same emotional level. That's not expected. And
Mm,
we all come from different backgrounds. So if we're not talking about what that background trauma look like and how you got a mother
mm-hmm.
wound or a father wound or whatever kind of wound you got,
That's it.
I can't expect you to do things with me. I can't expect that if we build a family that this is going to look different if we're not dealing with this. I
Mm-hmm.
have to we have to be mindful and paying attention because honestly, people give you cues when certain things happen or you bring up certain issues or y'all having certain kind of reactions and you can see, okay, well, this kind of you get a little scratchy when I do, or I say something
Mm-hmm.
about going to see my mama, or if I say I'm going to stay with my mama. Like, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about what
Mm-hmm.
about this makes you scratchy. If I gotta help you get through it if we're gonna be together.
That's true.
Right. But you got to remember too that men are taught to not have emotions. So they suppress like a lot of their emotions. So when you get into a relationship, that's where you actually do have the conversation and study your partner. because it's most important for them to understand, like, listen, this is a safe space. Like, you always in a safe space when it
I was
comes
about to
to
say that.
me. And you can
Mm-hmm.
express how you feel, and it won't be a backlash or a problem later on. Like, we can have this communication, and it stays between us. Like, because we're trying to build our relationship and hold our foundation strong. And without that, it's gonna fall apart.
I totally agree. And that's the key thing right there is creating that space for each other to just feel comfortable, feel safe, feel secure. Cause once I feel like you get in that spot, baby, them be some teddy bears singing like a canary on them pillows. They just it be all out. It do. It happens, but I feel like that's when you create that space that I am safe here. My emotions are safe here. If I cry,
Yeah,
you're not gonna think I'm a punk. I'm still your man
exactly.
in your heart and things like that. Because a lot of men equated crying and emotions to softness. And of course, the
Yeah,
same thing your daddy. Like if you old like me, your daddy will tell you, don't you cry, boy. I'm gonna beat you. You cry. It's like, but it's
yeah,
okay. I want you to, if you have a moment where something is that heavy in your heart, I should be the space where you can pour that onto and feel safe enough to do it again, and not me look at you like you crazy. So creating that space in your relationships is so important. So important. Even when you mad, please don't be like, "Well, remember the other day you was crying like a bitch." Please don't do that.
right,
Because we
right,
sometimes we don't fight fair. So just
exactly.
make sure that, because they ain't gonna never do it again. If you ever cross that, they ain't gonna never do it again. You just
Ever.
out of luck. Yes.
I'm talking about not never. Do
Not
it
Not
then
never.
if you
ever.
want to.
Never.
If I done sat back and I done poured my heart out and you came back talking about, yeah, you wasn't acting like that the other night when you was crying, little punk. Like what? And said
See?
punk with a O. Not just a
Punk.
regular punk, but punk.
Oh,
Like
not a punk, but a
what?
Listen.
punk. Ooh, called you a
Why
hoe.
Listen.
would you
Not a
say
punk.
that? And so, fellas,
Ooh.
fellas, I need you to take note of what all these ladies just said.
Mm-hmm.
That's the type of woman you need. I
Mm-hmm.
promise you do. You need somebody that when you come home, you can just be like, you know what? This. And if you need to cry, you could cry.
It's okay.
And it's a safe space. We
It's
all
really
need a
okay.
safe place to land all the nonsense that we
Mm-hmm.
have been going through day to day. And not just men, women deserve the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They deserve that because even though I laugh and I joke about when a man comes through the door and the woman is like and it sounds like somebody falling down a flight of steps and she don't even give you the chance to kind of put your bag down. It's because she trusts you enough
Yeah,
with
that's
all
true.
that information and she needs to vent. At the same time, I'm gonna say it again, fellas, take note. If you got a woman that doesn't have that soft side of her, that if every time y'all get in the car, she listening to hip hop, she listening to DMX, she's still drinking Hennessy, and she still smoke Black and Miles, she fights dudes.
I
I
don't
need
do
you
the
to
last one,
understand
but
that.
stop coming down my route.
Right. Like some of us just
Okay,
like
my
the
bad. So
hot. You
listen,
know what I mean?
so listen,
I don't drink
get you
Hennessy either.
somebody with a soft side.
Dang.
Okay. And she ain't got to crash out every day. You need somebody that can provide that safe space for you, right? And
Mm.
fellas, if she's roasting you every time you say something, that's the one you leave. If every time you say something, it turns into a roasting session, it's time to go. If the conversation starts out after you say something about you not feeling right, oh, soft headed, little, it's time to go. It's not a roasting session. It's not a
No,
roasting
not
session.
roasting
It's
like
time
that.
to
Yeah, you
leave,
gotta
bro.
skedaddle. You
You
gotta
got the
do it.
wrong one. I promise you got the wrong
Not
one.
every
All
time.
right, so
Not
every
every
time
time.
it's time to go.
You
I
know.
promise you it's
You
time to
know.
go. And so,
Yeah.
with all that being
To the left.
said,
To the left.
it's
To the
it's
left. To
one
the left.
thing it's one thing to have that safe space, right? But let's say someone begins to outgrow someone within the relationship and now you're at a different tier in your life, right? So can you genuinely support someone whose growth makes you feel uncomfortable?
Yeah, you can support them because, like I said before, I don't know if y'all remember, like, just because your growth is you're moving, that's your growth. That doesn't mean that that takes away from my growth. I could be where I'm at and comfortable where I'm at. That does not change the love. The love is across the board. Like it's supposed to be unconditional with certain conditions. So with that being said, like you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like your career is your career. Your growth is your growth. Yes, we're gonna move forward, but I could be happy where I'm at. I
Mhm.
that could have been what I wanted to do and where I wanted to be. That doesn't make it wrong. The
Right.
love is what changes relationship. It's not the growth between the two partners.
Right.
My
Okay.
therapist put it real simple for me. When you're in a relationship with your partner, your marriage, whether y'all married or not, y'all are both running a race.
Mhm.
Sometimes somebody's gonna pass somebody else. Sometimes you're gonna be the one in the back. As long as you are on the same path and y'all can stay locked in, hey, do you need water right now? Or are you good? Okay, you running ahead of me? Cool. I'm gonna trek back. We may catch up and we may surpass. We may go back and forth, the ebb and the flow part of that. But who you are doesn't change why I love you or what you do. Being secure with yourself, just like he said, and being happy with what you have shouldn't affect how you look at your partner. And if you honestly get jealous of your partner and you can't support them in their own space and growth,
That's
then nine
not your
times out of
person.
10, they need a new partner and you the problem, not them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the key word there. That's my partner. That's my teammate. You gotta understand when he win, I win. When I win, he win at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
if we in this game together and he got 67 points and I got three, baby, we winning this game. Let me
Yes.
cheer you on. Let me
Mm.
be louder, baby. Like she said, do you need some water? You need a towel? Do I need to wipe your head? Because everything that you do is a part of the win. At the end of the
Yes.
day, if I'm winning and maybe he's behind a little bit or he's still in the process of things, but he's still pouring into me, that's our win. Because at the end of the
Yes.
day, this household grows. Our dreams together grows.
Yes.
Everything about everything grows because we're one unit. So that when you start putting a competition in your head as a partnership and as a marriage, that's gonna start causing a rift. But if you always think of yourself as a unit, like I'm so proud of my baby. You see my man? Oh
Like
my
that, like that, like
god!
that.
I'm like, you see us winning, us,
Yes.
especially for the heifers in the back. You got to make sure you say, you see us winning.
Us
Yes,
winning.
The heifers in
us
the back.
winning. We're winning.
Like that.
My
Yes.
man.
Like that.
Because I'm
Yeah,
a
I
movement
just
by
think the keyword
myself.
partnership and teammate. There should never be that divide because it's like I love to see him thrive and I love to see her
Yes.
thrive and I love to see them in their shine and their growth
Right.
and their glory and in their season. That should
Yes.
motivate you even more to
Yes.
get like man, like your
You
partner.
be
If your
so
partner
hyped.
don't motivate you like that, what are we doing?
Right.
You know?
That part.
Mm.
That
Like
part.
Fabulous said,
I
I'm a
like that.
movement by myself, but I'm a
But
force when we
baby,
together.
preach. Fabulous
I
chapter
love it.
3,
Man.
verse 7. Sorry, my bad.
I don't slap box with Jesus. I don't.
I
Listen,
don't. That's my guy. Me and Jesus like
it's
this.
for sure. So, so I'm gonna piggyback on what the lady said, man. Is something about having that partner that really has your back, and y'all
Mhm.
got each other's backs. You know what I'm saying? It's something about that. It's just something different. Me personally, I can't speak for any other man, but me personally, I'm always hard charging. Always. I'm always moving. I'm always grooving. I've been told that I need to sit down from time to time because I'm always going and going and going, right? And I always, and still to this day, sometimes I have the mentality of if I don't do it, then who's going to do it, right? But you have to understand, fellas, man. I understand that you got a lot on your shoulders, but please take the time to rest and let that woman be who she gonna be in your life. Please. Because I promise you, the moment you get to a point in your life where you find someone that's actually the person that they're describing here on the podcast, it's going to change your life. And that one on this panel, Keish, Lord Jesus. Sometimes I wake up and I don't know what to do with myself sometimes. I'll be like, I don't, who sent her? Like, I don't, what's going on? Is this gonna go away soon? Because I don't want it to, right? And
Aw.
so you're like, you're like, it's one of those things where I had to get used to that. I had to get used to it because it's not a thing that happens for every man. It does not. And sometimes you have to go through the mud ducks and the booger wolves to get there. Right? You have to. You got to go through the mud and the muck and find the person that's for you. Right? And so even with that being said, I've said it before. Fellas, throw away the checklist. Throw away the checklist. Because the person that shows up for you is not going to have all those things on your checklist. They're not. But they're going to be the
Ooh,
right person for you.
amen.
It's going to feel so right from the beginning. I'm talking about the conversations. I'm talking about just the way you feel around them. It's going to feel right. And the moment that you get into your head about what your checklist is supposed to be, you're going to lose something that you ain't going to never find again.
Yeah.
Come
You're just
on,
not.
Bishop.
Here we go. So,
I got the day and
so
tomorrow.
Swear, like I'm in church, girl. You better talk it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Cause if she
So
gonna
as
come
I was
like
saying,
every other week,
Right.
so as I was
He
saying,
done said about 3 topics in one sentence. I'm just sitting here just mental noting. Because we a show topic on them mud bugs is a topic by itself.
the booger wolves.
Them booger whoops and them mud
yeah,
bugs, Lord
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah,
Them
yeah, yeah,
lessons.
yeah,
Oh Lord.
yeah. So please know, fellas, when it comes around, when that person comes into your life, please don't mess it up by having that checklist. Don't do it. Embrace it. See it for what it is. Live in it day by day. And any changes that you need to make them. Make them fast because them old text threads, delete them.
Get a whole new cloud.
Them
Cause
old
we
pictures,
good. We good.
delete
Just
them.
just get a whole new cloud account.
Get a whole new
Go
cloud. Get a whole new
just delete
phone.
the whole
Change your
cloud,
number.
bruh. Cause we
Get a new
smart.
number.
Just change the number.
Get a new number.
Me
Yeah,
personally,
get a new
even the
number.
people in the chat, even the people in the chat that know me, because my boy just said,
Get a new
Keish,
number.
bless your heart, because he fool up. But he's a good dude and he's happy. Everybody that knows me, this
Amen.
is the good side of me. This is the part that you should keep. Cause I'm a good friend, but I'm a much better enemy. I'm mean when it comes to stuff like that.
Child.
You keep pressing that button. Listen, I'm gonna tell you real. Hey, they Halo Thumper, the way you jumped in my DMs, jump right back out.
Listen.
Oh,
Even
Call
Jesus.
Jesus,
thumpers.
even Jesus kept a Peter. Even Jesus kept a Peter. Ah, had him right next
Cut your
to him.
air off in a minute.
Jesus kept a
Fuck.
Peter
Cut
right
your
next
air off.
to him. If he could be a disciple, so
Ah!
And
if
please
Peter
know
can
I
be
keep a
a
blade. Now let me
disciple,
stop.
so
Hey,
can
look,
I.
and look, she hyping me up. And please know I keep a blade. Now let me
Hello,
stop. I'm just
honey,
playing. So,
no, I know. No. My daddy taught me how to shoot since
wait
I
a
was
minute.
18.
Look, now they in the chat. I got the family in the chat
Oh, Lord,
talking
I'm
That
about
just
boy
got
saying.
bro
glowing.
glowing.
Yes,
I love it.
he did.
Got bro
2026
glowing.
Peter.
Y'all see that? Boy, that skincare is nice now. You know what I'm talking about? All right. So my girl Jen said, "That's right. Pour into your blessings, of
That's
course,
right.
at all
Listen,
times, man. Because
Absolutely.
let that old
yeah,
stuff
it don't
go when
come
you
all the
get
time,
something good.
man.
And don't be scared. Because
Okay.
I know sometimes
Man,
new love feels kind of scary sometimes. Especially when if you
yeah.
come from toxicity or you come from a place where you
Yeah.
haven't love didn't feel as amazing as it feels now. Like, don't be scared. Like I
Mm.
know you're gonna be like, ooh, 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 ooh. You're gonna feel like
The
double dutch
prevention.
sometimes. But like, right, who sent you? Who sent you, knuckle? But don't be afraid. Like we gotta be mindful of the things that we pray for. And we be like, God, I just want this. God, I just want that. And then God send it to you. You be like, well, you should. Like you just said, you wanted a good man, ma'am.
Be done
Like
fumble the
Right.
blessing.
he is.
Fumble the
Like
blessing
so,
and
don't be
forget to ask
afraid.
God to help you keep it.
Yeah,
Yes,
but so like, don't be
exactly,
Mm.
afraid. If
Jax.
you have to do some inside work, don't be afraid to. Like I said, we believe and trust God. But if you gotta go sit on that couch, go sit on that couch.
Please
Cause
sit on
Yeah,
that
I'm an
couch.
and
advocate. I'm
Please.
an advocate for using my copay.
because
Hello.
a lot of people believe that they have to be 100% whole in order to get the love that they've been praying for, and that
Right.
is not the case.
That is not.
That's not the case.
Healing is a journey,
Mm.
baby. It's not a destination.
Most
It's
times
a
the
Amen.
love,
journey.
most times
It's
the
a
love that
journey,
you
like every
need helps
day.
you
And then
get.
it's like when you finally do connect with somebody amazing, you see the layers and the things coming
Yeah.
off, and you be like, "Oh God, this feels so good.
They
Well, I
help
could have
you
been
heal. That love helps you heal.
this,
You become
girl.
100%
Thank
Listen,
inside with that
you know
partner.
I'm my daddy's daughter,
Facts,
straight
yeah.
thug, but I'll be no thug with that man. I sure don't. Everybody else, I'm a straight gangster. Me and that man, I was like, yes, baby. What you want some more water? You want some crystal light in that? Okay, daddy. Be back at work
Yep.
like what?
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
It
Everybody
is
Oh
else a
my
whole
God.
thug. He
a
say
whole
something. You
thug.
say
Listen, I'm
something.
the only girl and the youngest. I grew up around number guys,
See,
so
she her
it
daddy's
is what it
she
is.
her daddy's son.
Yeah, I'm my
She her
daddy's son.
daddy's
My
son.
daddy
Mm-hmm.
take my daddy
My
to this
daddy's
day
son.
still takes me everywhere. So it's like, what you want me to do?
Yeah, I feel you. So now that we talked about it, I'm glad y'all said, that being even simply case that, being that, that kitty cat, right? Instead of being that thug around her man. So then what I'm gonna ask this now, let's go into vulnerability just a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my question about vulnerability, the first one is, what did vulnerability cost you the last time you tried it? What did it cost you?
Embarrassment.
Because even in vulnerability, we sacrifice something, right? What did it cost you?
Vulnerability cost me my shield. It
Mm.
cost me the
Mm.
shield that let me be tough, made me harder to penetrate with other people, and I
Yeah.
didn't realize then I had the shield, and like K Simone said, I'm tough for everybody. I didn't realize the shield was just migrating everywhere it shouldn't have been.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you lose that, that's ooh Lord, we ain't doing therapy tonight. I know that.
Mm-mm.
Moving on, Peach.
For me, it cost me my relationship with God.
Mm.
Like being vulnerable
Mm.
before it cost me my relationship with God because they didn't have a connection and I wanted the connection, but it caused so much turmoil in the relationship that
Yeah.
I decided to just let it go and push it to the side. But never again, buddy.
Never again, baby. I
Mm.
would say in my
Okay.
last engagement, it cost me myself. And that was the heaviest price anybody can pay. Cause it's like when you look up and you don't recognize yourself anymore. Like I'm a naturally goofy person. I'm a naturally loving person. I'm a naturally, talkative, outgoing. And when I looked up and I didn't recognize myself, had anxiety, had depression, had all this other stuff, I'm looking at myself
Baby.
wrong. And I'm like, wait a minute, for what? So that's why I always tell people, once you come back from a place where you had to go rescue yourself, you're not, you're very, very light about who you allow around you, who you give
Right.
yourself to. And in this season of my life, I say I'm so grateful for God for the circle and the people that He has put into my life. And when I tell you God restores 100 times fold,
Mm,
oh
Mm.
my God. But never again. I never again would I.
mm,
And then it's funny because even like from then to now, the person that God rebuilt in me is so much stronger, so much wiser, so much like it was almost a learning experience, but it damn killed me. So I mean,
Okay.
Mm.
don't do it.
right.
That's a whole nother show, child.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Like
Whew,
I ain't doing therapy tonight.
Lord,
I ain't sitting on
that's
the
a
couch
I,
tonight.
testimony
I
service.
try.
Jesus.
I tried to tell you. I got these questions. I be putting these shows together.
God.
So
I ain't doing the
okay,
five responsible
for
couch
for
tonight.
me, what did vulnerability cost me?
Mm.
I'm gonna have to agree with the entire panel and put it all together and say it cost me. It cost me myself. I'm gonna say that too. Trying to be everything for someone that didn't truly appreciate it. It cost me myself, and it happened while I was in the military. Basically, the eye opening moment was when I had to make my last military move before I retired. I put all my stuff in storage, and it was a 10 by 10. and I fit everything that belonged to me in this 10 by 10. And the biggest thing that went in there was my bed. And when I looked in that 10 by 10 storage room, I just started crying. Because, like, there's no way that this is what I've
Oh my God.
accumulated in my life to this point, that this is
And
all
it's
that I
all
can
like
say that belongs to me. Materialistic or not, but this is all that belongs to me. And it cut me deep, because it's like I'd done so much for everyone else that I forgot about me, right? To the point where I went to was basically a cold weather environment, and I realized that I didn't even have a proper jacket to wear. Like, I didn't have like a coat. I had a jacket. I had to go and buy myself a coat. The moment I realized at wearing the jacket, I went outside and I shivered. I was like, what in the world? And someone actually asked me, so you don't have a coat? And I was like, huh? And it never dawned on me because I was so into trying to give of myself and make sure everybody else was taken care of. I just forgot about me. And I agree with Simply K. Honestly, once you've gone through that, there isn't too much more you're willing to tolerate.
nope.
And
Nope.
I'm not saying, and I make the joke of I don't look at the red flags, I don't look at the yellow flags. I look at the chartreuse flags, like it's a lime green, somewhere between green and yellow. Like, it's not a lot that I'm able to stand. I don't have the
Nope.
wherewithal for it.
Nope.
So I
Nope.
give the conversation in the beginning. Okay, listen, right? And it's not like a hard conversation. It's just, I've been through it. I don't want to
Mm-hmm.
go through it again. And if
Mm-hmm.
you feel like
Yep.
you don't want to be here, by all means, please do us both a favor and you can politely stay.
Exit.
That's perfectly
Tolerance
fine.
level very low.
Right? Like, it's okay. Like, I might be hurt for a second,
Mm-hmm.
But I'll
but
be fine.
it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will be fine. Please know I will be okay. I will be
Yeah.
fine. But
Mm-hmm.
don't stick around for a long period of time. Do me dirty and then decide that, I'm going to go now.
Right. Nah.
Oh no, I gotta have some females put feet on you now. Now somebody got to do something to you because you're not about to play with my life.
I
You just not.
volunteer.
You're not gonna play with my life.
We're gonna move some
I don't
furniture.
hit women.
I
We're gonna
I don't hit
volunteer.
exercise.
women. So yeah, you know what I'm
We're
saying.
gonna
I have a
exercise.
savings for that. Don't play with me. So now I'm just playing. But yeah, I lost myself. I really did.
Yeah.
So yeah. So next question: do you and your partner want the same life, or just each other right now?
Mm.
Same life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want the
You
same
said
life.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Me,
Better want
we
the
Okay.
want
same
the
life,
same
baby.
life.
We want the same
Baby, we
life.
5 years in. We better want the same. We 5 years
You,
in marriage, not 5 years in together. We 5 years in just marriage. We better want the same
yeah, we
life.
want the same thing in life.
All right.
Same thing in
That
life,
was close.
baby.
That was simple.
Good
Okay,
point.
that's out.
If you
All
have
right. So,
communication with your
with
partner,
that
you
being
should know.
said, yeah, you should know. You really should. So before I close this, I gotta at least ask, where are you from, K Simone?
Well, Chicago raised me, you know,
Okay.
But Miami made me. That's what it is.
Okay. Okay. All right.
But
Mhm.
for some reason, I
Yeah.
talk
Yeah.
country as hell. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I don't know.
It's
There's
okay.
some. There's
It's
sometimes I
all
sound
right. It's
like I'm
all
from New
slammed in
York.
there together.
It is.
Yeah.
Don't know.
It definitely is.
I
Yeah.
know.
Because I've
I'm,
never heard this much, but it's in there. Yes, ma'am.
I know. I don't know where. Maybe because my man from the south.
Mm.
So
I was about to say, where's
sometimes
your man
Little
from?
rub on.
he from the
Little
girl.
rub on.
Listen, y'all. He from the dirty, dirty. You know,
Okay, well then, yeah, that's where it come from.
it's from the.
That's
You
where it come
can't.
from.
It's them
Yeah.
southern men. You know,
So
you just can't. Child.
yeah, so before we close out, I want you to talk about your spices. I want you to talk about this because not just she's not just a content creator, she's an entrepreneur Negro, and I'm gonna
She
say it
is.
like that. She's an entrepreneur
Negro.
Negro, and she
Yes,
owns a spice company. So
I
please, by all
do.
means, tell us about the spice company.
My spice company is called Simply Spicy Spice. We specialize in premium seasoning blends. It's about 5 years old now, going on in October. It's honestly designed for people that struggle with cooking. I didn't really think a lot of people struggle with it too much, but they do. Lord
Oh.
Jesus.
Mhm.
So the idea is to have one thing in a bottle. So each and one of my blends has over 12 different herbs and spices. So if you're making chicken, I have a garlic, herb, lemon, pepper, over 12 different spices and seasonings in it. I have a Cajun seasoning if you like it spicy like I do, or even if you want like seafood, seafood boil, whatever. That one has like 15. So it's literally like everything you kind of need in a bottle, and it's not sodium heavy. You want to add a couple of salt, that's your business. But then we have a garlic herb lemon pepper. I have all salt free special too because my father got diagnosed with high blood pressure, so that kind of inspired me to do a no salt collection. But I have everything from jerk seasoning, which actually our Skyline peppers come strictly from Jamaica, which is why it's always a limited edition. I got barbecue rub. I got honey
That's
garlic
fine.
chipotle lime. It's like I love to cook, so that's why I have two different platforms. I have a cooking platform where I love to cook and I love to showcase food, cuisines, places I like to eat, and also my seasonings. And then I got my other social medias where I like to cut up and have a good time and chuckle with the people. But I've always loved to cook. Like I'm my grandmama's and my mama's baby. So that's it just came naturally to me where I'm like, why I kind of keep going in the cabinet and getting 50, 1100 spices. And then that's when I just started blending them myself in my kitchen. And I was like, and my family just kept like, every time they came over, it was like, what is in this? I'm like, oh, it's some stuff I put together or some seasoning blends I put together. Then one day I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and see. I said, well, God, you say if you give us the vision, like you will
Yeah,
make a way for it.
make it
So
plain.
I partnered with a couple of different places, and it just didn't look like the way I wanted to look like. So right now I'm still blending it by myself, in an industrial kitchen. Cause like when you see my seasons, I want you to be able to see what's in it. Like I want you to see the rosemary, I want you to see the parsley, I want you to see the minced onions, and I want you to see all that stuff. Like I don't want you to just have like you can get granulated stuff from Walmart for like not 88 cents. So, I wanted to do that because like I said, cooking was just always in my heart. So God be the glory. I've shipped all over the world to people in armed forces. Oh my God. And it's just like I said, it's going on 5 years. To be a small business and say that you sold thousands worldwide from just something that was in your heart. I don't
Right.
take that lightly. And that's why people be like, you always telling us thank you. You always telling us thank you. I said, because I'm appreciative.
Yeah.
Um, and like I say, you can go anywhere in the world and do anything. You allow me into your kitchen. And people don't realize when you sit in the kitchen, that's a covenant with you and your family. So I don't take that lightly. I pray over all my orders. I'm like, Lord, bless the homes that they go into, bless the tables, bless the
I
families,
like that.
because I don't take that lightly. You know what I mean? People when people cook
Right.
food, they cook food with love. At least I do.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? So, and a lot
Yeah.
of people are still learning. So, a lot of my you know, that be coming on my
Don't
page.
do it.
I'm like, girl,
No, I
let me
said
let
don't
me
do
let
it.
me I done sent a couple of freebies before because I be going on people's page like, girl, what's the seasoning in here? 'Cause I said, let me send you something because I don't see a pepper flake nowhere. Let me send you something,
It,
please.
if you haven't figured out, she's talking about the highly mayonnaised. She needs to make sure that they are
I
good. The
just I
highly
just put the
mayonnaised.
Oh
pound pilot up there. I
God.
just put the
Yeah, it's the
listen.
highly mayonnaised. She
I
And
takes
want it.
care of you all
I
as
they
want
well.
it.
they patron me a lot because they follow me a lot, and I love everybody.
Yeah.
But it's like, baby, it ain't that hard. I promise you. Just get you a couple of staples. But until you find what you and your family like, take this bottle,
Let me give you some.
please. What stop shop? Just
There you go.
go about your business.
All right. So by all means, y'all see the link down there. Simplyspicyspice.com is where
Thank
you can
you.
get her products. Definitely get
Yes.
out there, be a patron of her business. I know I'm gonna
Thank
go on
you.
there and knock some things out. So please, especially was it the garlic what?
It's garlic, herb, lemon pepper. I put that on everything. I put that on my
No, it
salad,
was
my
another
chicken.
one you said.
The
Not
jerk.
that
I
one.
would
Need
It was
the
need
something
jerk.
that.
else.
Need that.
I got jerk.
Jerk and the other one.
I have a
The
honey garlic
Chipotle.
chipotle lime. If you go on
That
my,
one. Ooh.
I put that on. Try on salmon. I every time I make my
Ooh.
salmon, I put it on my food channel because it looks chef kiss. Cause it has the
Mm.
natural honey in it, so it makes it
Ooh.
caramelize a little bit. Oh my god,
Mhm.
baby,
Okay.
that salmon
Yeah.
be looking
Say
sexy.
less. Hmm.
That
Got
salmon
it.
be look. That
Yeah,
I
don't worry
promise
about
you,
it.
that's
Hey,
all.
hey.
All you gotta put on there, and then sometimes I put a little bit of a bourbon glaze on it, and that's it.
Mm. So
Child,
yeah,
she
yeah.
loves to
So
cook.
Keish, we gonna look that up tonight. We gonna get that
Yeah.
together. K Simone, definitely. I will be in touch for that
Thank you.
bourbon glaze. How about that?
Okay.
So with that being said, we have some people on here that's saying, my man Vandergrift says my mouth is watering right now.
Right.
Lord have mercy.
Right. I
Listen,
Then
want the
we
bourbon.
got
I
we
want
is
the
we.
bourbon
When will
glaze. I
you
want
be
it all.
restocking? She asks, when will you be restocking the salt-free options? I need all of them.
I will be actually doing that next week. Because again, like I said, it's a lot of things that we get imported because I'm a stickler on quality. So to make sure that everything that we get, I think I have everything. I'm waiting for the last bit of the Cajun seasoning to come in for the salt free option, and then they will be all back up next week.
Mm,
Okay.
Yeah, because
okay,
most of
there
all of
you
the
have it.
salt frees is the same ones. Like I have the garlic, herb, lemon, pepper, and salt free, the Cajun, and the all purpose. Yeah.
Mm,
And if you like
yeah,
anything
don't
with a
worry. As
hint
soon
of
as we get
ginger,
off of
it
here.
has that in the all purpose. Very little bit.
Mm, don't worry about it. As soon as we get off here, I'm on it. Please know that.
Yes.
Cause I loves to cook. Yes,
And if you got
sir.
somebody that's
Okay, so
struggling it with cooking, I got a book for you. How to season like a pro. Because
see,
evidently people don't know how to season either. They don't
there
or
you go. So
actually
is the book on
kitchen hacks. It
simplyspicyspice.com?
is, and you can even get it as like if you like me, I read off my iPad. Just it's like a
Mm-hmm.
$10 download if you want the ebook.
Okay.
Yeah, so even it has tricks in there that my grandmama and my mama taught me. Like if you overly salt something, how do you fix it? If something's a
Mm,
little runny,
okay.
how do you fix it?
Oh, I
If
like
something's not
that.
thick enough, like how do you fix it? Like anybody that's just like new to the kitchen, it did really well during the Christmas season. To God be the glory, because like you do have a lot of young ladies that are coming up, and Big Mama 35 now, so
Oh, Jesus.
ain't nobody teaching the
Thank
babies
you,
that much on
Lord. Thank you,
how to
Lord.
fix
I don't
that.
be
Big
talking
Mama
fast.
in the
Right.
club. What you talking
So,
about?
it just did well over the Christmas season. And like I said, I just give God all the glory because it's just everything that my mama and my nana taught me. And like I said, I have recipes, simple recipes in there, that you can use also with my seasonings. And like I said, just tricks and tips, nothing major, just something that was on my heart to share to the
Amen.
world.
To God be.
To God
Listen,
be the
amen.
glory.
To God be the glory. All the
Listen,
glory, honor, and praise. I like
listen, I
that.
ain't nothing
All
without him. I
right
may
now.
cut up,
So
but the Lord knows.
come on now.
That
Okay.
Huh?
part.
Come on
He
now.
made me
So
That
like
once
this. That's why
again,
I tell people he made me like this. So if you ever think about I'm changed,
there you
I'm
go.
not. But I know where
There
my
you go.
blessings come from, child.
There you go. I know my ministry. I'm telling
Hello?
you.
Come on,
I
Bishop.
know, I know my ministry. If I don't know nothing else, I know my ministry.
Hello?
Bishop.
But you know what's so crazy? Because
I'm
me,
telling you. Listen.
even me and my boyfriend was talking about this. Panels like this are more impactful nowadays than a lot of churches. Sorry to say,
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because people can sit and they listen to somebody that's more relatable, and to hear like you can make it, or to keep going, keep striving,
Yeah.
heal, sit down. I
Yeah.
feel like it's so impactful. So even as content creators and podcast hosts, like we actually are more needed than people ever could think, because a lot of people just they don't want to go to church no more. They
Yeah.
don't. And don't get me wrong, I'm not church bashed. Trust
Mm.
me, I love God, I love his people, I love ministry. But at the end of the day, people don't realize how impactful your voice is on social media. And when you got that
Mm.
millions of time, or that millions of 1 million, or one or two, three, you can speak life into somebody. So it is so important to,
Mm.
like, even the three of you guys, just keep doing what you're doing, keep pouring out into the world. Even if you think it's going slow, one day you just gonna be looking up and it's gonna be like bam in your
Free.
face. Cause
Yes,
I
we
I'm
accept
receive
just
that.
it.
I
saying.
receive
Amen.
it.
I'm just
Amen.
trying to tell you, you just never know when your moment comes. You never know when God just opens the door of
Yeah.
opportunity. And like I said, you keep pouring into the people and allowing God to pour into you with your character and your personalities and your laughter
Amen.
and your teaching.
Amen.
Like,
Amen.
just keep going. You know what
Amen.
Yes,
I
God.
received that
I
because
mean? Yes.
one of the biggest things I say, and I hadn't said it in a while, but I'm gonna say it now. The biggest reason why we do this is to reach people where they need to be reached.
Yes.
It's the biggest thing. Somebody's listening. Somebody needs that word.
Always.
Somebody needs to hear
Mhm.
exactly what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we do it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It's
Just
important.
want to be able to put that, put whatever it is that's on somebody's heart to bring it out to the forefront
Mm-hmm.
and give our own perspective on it because they just need to hear it.
They do.
You know, so
They do.
truly appreciate that. Thank you, K. So
You
I'm gonna
because
go cry in the
you would
car.
be
I
surprised at the
needed that.
amount
That's
of
all.
Please cry in
emails
the
and
car.
DMs
Don't
I
you go
get.
cry in the car.
Don't cry in the car.
Don't cry in the car.
But
I'm gonna
you'll
go
be
cry in the car
surprised at the amount of
for sure.
emails and DMs you'll receive just when people are like, man, I was having a horrible day and I came on your
We get
page.
them.
Or I had a horrible
We get
day and
them.
I saw your podcast. Or this was like, oh, I was just
Yeah.
feeling heavy about this or down about this. So it's like,
Yeah.
we can't just knock or think that it's just something small, the power of connection.
Yeah.
It is so needed. Like I said, it's so many especially young girls and young women alone, and they just see you walking in your truth and your power, and you standing in your power even with a bonnet on social media. They love that connection. I'm like, if you want to call me auntie, go ahead. If it's something in me that you connected with, go ahead. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people just
Yeah.
need that. So I'm very proud of you guys. This is an amazing platform. You
Oh,
guys are amazing
thank you.
people. Y'all down for a chuckle
Thank
like
you.
me. I love that.
Come
So
on now.
I'm very proud of you guys. This is an amazing place. This is a safe space too. If you got me this
Most
comfortable this quick, then
definitely.
Yes.
y'all know. Y'all know. And we
Most
was cutting up
Definitely.
definitely.
before he
Definitely.
hit the
Yes.
plus button.
Man, I'm talking about as soon as I brought her up, we started acting up, man. It's crazy. Like we known each other for years. Well, me and Kay Simone have known each other via, Instagram and TikTok
Yeah,
for some time, but everybody just meshed well together. And I appreciate you for
absolutely.
doing this as our first person or first guest, first person we've interviewed, first person to be a part of the show. Yeah. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. And I'm so very proud of you. And I'm not gonna speak for the rest. I'm gonna let them say what they gotta say. But so very proud of you because I watched it. I watched it on TikTok and then it was on Instagram and then the numbers and the followers just boomed. And then I didn't even know about the seasonings. And then you were telling me about that. And
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute. I started sending DMs. I'm asking questions. Okay, so what do I need to do? And she's been giving me tips along the way this entire time. So
Mhm.
I've said it in the DMs and I'm saying it out loud so that everybody can hear it. I appreciate you. I truly do. I thank you for being who you are because you never had to answer my questions. You never had to answer back. It's a lot of people that you reach out to that you hope would answer back, but you
Mhm.
had no issues and no problems.
Absolutely never.
And that in itself was just so dope for me. And it was no other way or no other person that I felt like could have been the first guest outside of you. It couldn't have been.
Oh,
Couldn't have
Don't you
been.
go cry in the car either now.
Because
I
Right.
ain't. I'm
well,
not.
that's
I'm
all
not.
right.
I'm not. I'm not.
It couldn't
No.
have been. You've been a tremendous help in just my social media presence and even with the podcast, just answering my questions. And so I felt like, well, this would be the person that I would want to interview first. I want her to have the opportunity to talk about what she's doing, how she's doing it, and where she's going with it. So that's why you're the first person that I
Oh.
decided should be on the podcast. So once again, I truly do appreciate you, man. And yeah, you've given me so much information in a short period of time. So thank you. Thank you
And you
so
know what's
much.
crazy? Outside of my good girlfriend, I don't usually do podcasts besides my own.
Mm.
I don't. You
Yeah,
know
you
what?
told me
Because
that.
Yeah,
no,
we
yeah, I
don't
think I did
know.
tell you that. Because honestly,
Yeah.
I'm very protective of my energy and my space. And I felt like when
Yes.
like you said, when we've always went back and forth or just seeing, your platforms, I was like, that's a safe space. My spirit told me it was.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
when
Yeah.
you reached out, I was like, absolutely, no doubt, no question. But like I said, I'm not with my energy. I love my heart. I bless God for my heart and my personality. So I don't place it everywhere. And
Yeah.
y'all people can call me whatever they want to call me about it. I don't place it everywhere. I place it where I feel like God strategically places it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't be everywhere either, friend.
You know,
That's an honor. That's an honor
be
to
everywhere.
hear. That's an
Yeah.
honor. That's
Yeah,
an honor.
Yeah, it is an
An
honor
honor
to
to
hear. It's
hear.
humbling and
Yeah.
it's an
Very
honor.
much
Because
so.
Like,
I've
I agree,
had friends of
Jax.
mine be like, "Hey, can you be on my podcast?" I'm like, I work that day. I'll be at home, girl, watching Chronicles of Narnia. Like, Lord, forgive me,
Not
I ain't
Chronicles of Narnia.
lying.
Not you going through the closet. I'm done. I'm done. I'm
no,
Listen,
done.
he
Not.
spoke so highly of you, and I just couldn't wait to actually, what I'm saying, formally meet you. Like I was on your page and looking at like your stories and cracking up, okay?
That's
Crack it up. All right. But yeah, like and it was like an instant connection. Like soon as you came here, I was like,
the compliments you have paid us go directly back to you. It is very humbling and warm to hear someone speak so highly of us when we are putting everything we got into this. We're doing it for all the right reasons, and we
yeah,
want to be as uplifting and as outpouring as we see you. Because, like
yeah,
Keish said, being introduced to social media, following, seeing you, laughing at some of the videos, looking at some of the content, I look at you and I'm like, our world needs this. Just like you said, our girls need who we are and what we're trying to give them. And it is, when I tell you, I don't know if my cheeks are going to come down today, but when I tell you, it is such a great feeling to be beside
yeah,
in a room or even lightly connected to somebody who has such a reach, who is such a good person, who has
yeah,
such a great spirit. And just, it's, you can hear it, you can see it, you can feel it.
yeah,
Girl, thank you. God
girl,
grant
yeah.
it.
listen,
Send on my way.
listen,
Send a little bit of our way. God bless. Like it's just that's just how
listen.
I
Amen.
Yeah,
feel. Like, hey, if you being blessed and I'm in the room, I know God gonna bless me because connections don't just happen. All of this
they
is divine.
don't. They do not. And
That's
everything
All
is
true.
of
a
it
seed.
divine.
Everything is
Exactly.
a. That's how I tell people. Post like a million people watching. Post like a million people watching. Everything
Yeah.
is a seed. Everything is a
Yeah,
seed. If you think about, even if you got 30 views, imagine you be in a room with 30 people. And like, but I always tell
Yeah.
people, I may have the numbers on my platform, but I started I started on YouTube like 6 years ago,
mm,
being goofy,
Hmm.
just like
Being
being my
you.
personality,
Being you.
and I got monetized literally in 3 months.
Oh, wow.
3 months,
wow.
3 months, very quickly.
Hmm.
And my mom used to always say, whatever comes from the heart reaches the heart.
Oh
So
yeah.
even
Yeah,
if and even if it
Yeah.
comes slow, just keep going.
Yes.
Just keep, everything's a
Yeah.
seed. God see your diligence. He see your faithfulness.
That
He
part.
sees all of that. And he be like, you know what?
Hmm.
They just don't understand. I'm just setting them up so strategically. They just think
yeah,
it's going
Lord,
slow.
I got
They
chills.
they they getting a little weary. And they just
Ooh,
don't even
Jesus, I
know
got
in three
chills.
months. 3 months they gonna have this one video that I'm just gonna make viral and the whole world gonna see it.
Mm.
And they just like, Lord, when is it gonna come?
Do your
It's
thing, Jesus, because I
it's
Hmm.
just got
coming.
chills. I ain't even gonna
It's
lie to y'all.
coming.
So I'm gonna just leave
It's
that right
coming.
there. God, have
Listen.
your
It's
way.
coming. It's
yeah.
coming.
Listen. Let
Just
me
be
tell you something.
diligent. Like I
I
say,
was gonna do.
be diligent.
Yeah. So I was gonna do a closing. Ain't no sense in doing no closing. I'm gonna just go right into it. Y'all know what it is. We have reached that segment of Vibe Responsibly where I say, I heard my pastor say.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes, Rock
So,
City.
MJ.
okay. So I heard my pastor say, part of your calling is to be evidence of what God can do.
Mm.
Ooh.
Say it again. Part of your
Mm.
calling
Mm-hmm.
is to be evidence of what God can do.
Mm.
So I'm going to quote Bible scripture this time because I want to bring it all together. So John 20:25. They told him we have seen the Lord. And was it the twin? They call him the twin, Thomas.
Mm.
I won't believe it unless I see the nail wounds in his hands, put my fingers into them, and place my hand into the wound in his side.
Mm.
But as you fast forward to John 20:27, Jesus appeared in the room. Doors were closed. He appeared in a locked room, and he said to Thomas, put your finger here.
Mm.
Look at my hands. Put your hand into the wound in my side. Don't be faithless any longer. Believe. Your scars are your testimony
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm,
someone
mm,
else.
mm.
And if you're
Yes,
asking who
God.
your testimony is for, it's somebody who's been watching you and you don't even know you're being watched. For instance, literally right now, you're supposed to be dead and gone, but he placed a hedge of protection around you. You're supposed to be in jail, but God made a way out of no way. You're supposed to be out of your mind, your complete mind, going
Mm.
crazy, but God gave you peace beyond all understanding.
Amen.
You are supposed
Amen.
to be without a job, but you got the job that you're not even qualified for.
Child,
Amen.
don't make me
Listen,
do it. Don't make me do it.
your scars are a testimony for someone else. Don't ever believe that what you're going through doesn't have meaning. It surely does. Keep going, like I said last week. When wounded, them scars aren't for nothing. Those are reminders when you get to where you're going that, hey, if he did it
God
before,
will
he can
Yeah,
do it
do it
He
again.
can do
again.
it.
Keep moving forward. I
Jesus.
promise you, your scars mean everything in the world to somebody who is watching. They're going to play as a testimony for your life, for someone who needs to hear that you made it through. Okay? Keep pushing.
Mhm.
All right. So thank you all for tuning in. And please, by all means, don't forget to hit those follow buttons for all of us. With that being said,
Ah,
Jax, where can they follow you,
You can
girl?
find me and follow me on Instagram and TikTok at dope queen underscore 786.
That is spelled DOPE. Don't mess that up. I'm going to forever say that because somebody spelled dope wrong one time. And I'm going to ride that till, till the
don't
wheels
put
fall off.
don't put it
Okay?
in the search engine and get the wrong kind of dupe. Don't do that.
I'm talking about they will. They will. They'll get a different dope queen at
Talk
that.
about
That's
they
the
can't
funny part.
find you.
That one
They
ain't me
found
though.
exactly what they wanted. Talk about they was looking for you. No, they was looking for
Oh
that
my God.
cocaine. Anyway, Keish, where can they find you, girl?
They can find me on TikTok and Instagram at 313 underscore Kish, Kish.
Not
We have been through
Kish.
this
It's right
enough
there,
times. Y'all
y'all.
should know how to
Kish.
spell Kish. Like at this point, y'all
You
should know how to
should, but
spell it.
we have a lot of crock pots in the building, so I don't put nothing past a crock pot and a slow cooker. I don't.
Listen,
I
these
let
new
them have
babies
what they
can't even
have.
count
All
change.
right.
So listen.
I'm just saying. All right,
Lord
Simply K
God.
Simone, where can they follow you,
Lord,
girl?
everywhere. But for
Well,
real,
get the one I got down, the temp what
if you're a foodie,
go
follow
ahead.
me at Simply Spicy Spice on all platforms. If you want to chuckle
Mm-hmm.
or feel inspired or encouraged, go ahead and follow me at Simply K Simone TV, all platforms as well.
All right. Well, y'all got it right there. Okay. And as for me, in my house, you will follow me at GL underscore Richardson on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me on Facebook, that's cool. It's G.L. Richardson. All right. Now, after you have hit those follow buttons, please don't forget to click. Please don't forget to click the link below to subscribe for only $3 a month. Your contribution helps us keep the mics hot, the lights on, conversations flowing. Now, we do understand that life is indeed lifing right now. We got that. Now, for many of us, if you're not able to give, we wholeheartedly overstand. Just do us a favor and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You're already here. You're already here. Just subscribe to the YouTube channel at Vibe Responsibly Podcast. And we thank you in advance for all of your support. And we want to thank Simply K Simone for coming through one more again because we
I
appreciate you,
love
girl.
y'all for
Thank you for
real. I
showing
want to
up.
Hey,
look into y'all
girl.
now. Oh my God.
Well, listen, you ain't got to be a stranger now. We'll bring you back. That's too easy. We'll figure out the time and all that. We'll figure it out. But I thank you so much.
Thank
And
y'all
we've
so
said a whole
much for being
lot.
such amazing hosts. I listen, I'm forever grateful.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
oh, thank you. Thank you. So, y'all know how we do. As always, have a phenomenal day on purpose. And we don't know you, but we love you like we do.
Like we
And we
do.
out.
Blink,
Come
blink,
on,
blink.
Jax.
I'm coming in hot. Ow! Blink,
Hey,
blink, blink. I'm
hey,
coming in hot. And we're going for a
hey,
three-peat.
hey,
Blink,
hey,
blink, blink. I'm
hey,
coming in
hey,
hot.
hey, hey,
We always